Hey ho there, this is the last Remnant playthrough with me, Carrot. We are disabling two of Torgal's abilities, making sure everyone is set on their correct combat paths before we head to Dillmor. So coming up is a tree boss. He has 2 mob unions with him, and he will not engage you unless one of your unions engages him. So I suggest going after the trash mobs first before targeting him, because there's a very high chance that he will do what's called a natural gas attack, which is an AoE poison spray that will hit all of your party members, which is very annoying. So to avoid these Jana, right here, go up that hill, trigger the cutscene, and then we will be in the battle. So there will be certain commands that will break your deadlock with an enemy. In a fight where there's more than one union and you have more than, you have more than one. What I'm trying to say is that there are certain commands in this menu, like right here, keep your HP up, or get your HP up, whatever that said. One of them will break your deadlock. It will heal your entire party, but that will leave the enemy open to flank you. The keep your HP up option usually means that you will keep your deadlock with the enemy, and hopefully your units will heal themselves. Occasionally, you'll do a heal command, and if you have enough HP to survive the next blow, instead of healing, your guy will just change their mind and attack. Or like right here, Pages was about to attack, but we hit an HP threshold, so he decided to heal instead. And we won! What you get is usually random, but here we managed to capture some enemies. If you choose to keep the captured enemies, you cannot reverse it. You can only disassemble it here in the menu. So right now, Rush has decided to go about tracking down his missing sister. Oh, by the way, he has a missing sister. By heading to this guild and talking to this lady. And after we complete her quest, which is very simple, all we have to do is deliver a letter, this will unlock all the other side quests in the game. So now we were talking to this barkeep, and he directs us to this town called Salapalais. When you head to the world map, Salapalais will appear, and it's very easy, you can't miss it. Go here, talk to this fellow. He is being pestered by this very strange creature. This creature's name is Mr. Diggs, and he will be our money-making companion, because we won't be grinding. Not that enemies give a lot of gold, besides one particular enemy in a fairly early area we can unlock, but I wouldn't recommend grinding, you know? So here we are, we headed to the Celipole pub, and now he's explaining that, hey, this is a mining spot, this is what they look like around the world, and Mr. Diggs is a professional at, you know, digging up minerals.
Come on out! Okay, later. Come on out! Awesome! Okay, later. Come on out!
So a couple things to notice here is that you'll see a number 5 above our time gauge right there. We will collect these morsels for Mr. Diggs, and they will increase his dig count. Now the more we use Mr. Diggs, the more he levels up, the more materials we get. It's an all-around win-win. So this is something that will reoccur in a few other quests. You will have, not necessarily guest unions, but you will have party members who will join you, who are not necessarily part of your main union. Now, they can die, and when they die, if you have the option to revive them, you can do that. but it won't be game over until your main party dies. In other words, so it's like it's only Rush's team and the guest union. So the guest union dies, that's fine. Totally fine. We can maybe win. But if Rush dies first, or here for example, then that's it. It's game over. But luckily we are about to win. This is not a hard fight at all. Kind of wish it was, because maybe then we would level up a bit more. What's funny is that I haven't gotten any stat upgrades yet, but Rush did learn Knee Splitter too. Or did I read that wrong, and was that really Restoration Herb too? I don't know. I believe there are 5 ranks for each skill that you have. But getting to rank 5, especially early on, is very hard. It takes a lot of time. So here we will be recruiting Bauslan and getting rid of McCready, because Bauslan does have more HP, and he's a fairly decent party member. So in the next video, we will be heading to a place called Blackdale. I die a lot there because I had bad luck, basically. That's all there is to it. And after the first boss in Blackdale, we will be fighting the second boss, which is the Fiery Idol. And it doesn't really go well for me there either, so I cut out my deaths. Oh yes, and then one last upgrade we get for Rush is a new outfit. Okay, that's it for this video. Hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching. Damn it, I started.